Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back, next match, Cross-Banlist Cup. So, a couple of matches left and then, the finals should be somewhere next week. Probably, December 31st or maybe, January 1st. Might be the case. We'll see. So, bottom part again, left side of the bracket, both these decks already lost at least one match here in the top 16 breakdown, so that means that a deck that loses this one will be out of the tournament. The winner of this match will take on Drytron in the next matchup. Well, it will be, probably at the end of the week or early next week. So interesting one. Which deck has the advantage? I could definitely agree with the people. Before this matchup, I would definitely, look out for Adamancipators, especially with the Buster Lock. Going first is important for both decks, but I feel that... looking at the side decks as well, especially, post Game 1, that Adamancipators, again, being the more recent deck, has, I feel, the most advantage, especially because, again, that side deck, right? Lightning Storm, Dark Ruler, main deck, side deck, depends, going first, going second, if you want to keep those in the main deck. But again, problem is that True King of all Calamities doesn't really care about Dark Ruler no more, and Adamancipator goes second, and again, this Adamancipator deck wasn't running any hand traps, I think. It's more of a going second build, right, with Dark Ruler in the main deck, and that's a problem, especially against a deck that has the capability to pump out Calamities. You're not going to win this one, and that opening hand is just so broken. I mean, True King Dinosaur Zing, like from what I remember back in 2017, it's like a big deck, super high ceiling, but it can brick quite hard because of the the multiple engines and the babies and the dinos, right? It needs some specific hands, but the consistency is definitely there with triple terraforming, diagram, and so on. So yeah, not really I can do. We're under True King of all Calamities, but Tzolk'in as well, plus a double Omni negation, right, with, is it pillars? 9 pillars, a trap card, yeah. And as you know, if you tribute like the level 4, you can special summon the level 3 from the deck. Also Reborn, the level 1 tuner. I think it's in the graveyard. I'm not sure. I think so. And then, you can like go for like XL Synchron during your opponent's turn. Going for Herald as well. And that's of course so strong. So now this time I'm going first. And as you know, Adamancipators, and then looking at the deck here for for Dinos, Adamancipator is definitely the more stronger deck going first. The more consistent deck going first, simply because Adamancipators here in this case, they don't need to fear any any potential disruption or any hand traps, right? And of course, not to forget, this is 2020 format, any 2 cards, at least one of those 2 being a tuner, that's Helki. And as you know, like 2020 format, COVID format, Helki is full combo for this deck. Link Cross, tokens, double token because of O-Line, and again, Block Dragon as well. The fact that the special summoning capabilities of Block Dragon is not once per turn, you can freely special summon it multiple times. Set up a carrier, set up Masquerina, potentially get a Golem Surge or, a Block Dragon Surge during your opponent's turn is so sick. Plus Buster Lock, right, on Savage, right. So I think this is like the most ideal opening hand. You have a pointer in your opening hand, you have Savage with Buster Lock, you have Masquerina for the Unicorn play for a potential normal summon, because again the extra deck is blocked. There is Dweller to block the graveyard effects from the babies, for example, and Appaloosa for multiple monster negations, so that's GG. And here we were, what I was talking about. Like, if Dinos is going first with only a 5-card opening hand, again, Master Go 3, right at the end of Master Go 3, the deck is going to struggle a lot of times, right? Simply because the consistency of the deck is not that high. Like, nowadays in Dino, you would run, like, Prosperities, right? And maybe Lost World. But again, that deck lacks that consistency. And this running bricks, let's face it. So I think I forced out the Ash, right? I mean, Ash on Helki, obviously you're going to negate that, and this is again full combo, so the game is pretty much already over. So I feel that, okay, 2-1 for Adamancipators, but again, Dinos can go first next turn. And the cards that I side-decked in, I think, going second were Ra's Fear modes. But again, I mean, because of this, I think the information was revealed that I side-decked in Ra's Fear mode. you know, because of the excavations, right? Yeah, I think so. And Nibiru's as well, obviously, right? Nibiru, I mean, the thing is that, okay, it's not that strong against the dino part, but it could prevent potential calamities from hitting the field or something like that, right? So again, preferred opening board, well, preferred going second board, I guess, with the Adamancipator Dragite. That's the synchro. Bounce back, what is it? One of the Yang Zings, and this is again more than enough to attack for game. So okay, game number 4. And going second, and this is actually a pretty good second hand. You have the potential Nibiru, which is okay-ish against the deck, it's better than nothing. You have Ra Sphere mode, but again, if your opponent knows that you're side decking Ra, they can play around it and just not summon the third monster. And, like, again, I don't need my normal summon here in this situation because of the spell, the special summoner from deck, plus the Researcher, right? So, again, I could potentially commit a Ra Sphere mode to the field. Here, though, I'm faced with a dilemma. I was like, yeah, that's the thing, right? I'm under Misk. And because I waited with Nibiru, I was like, maybe I should let the Trishula go through, take the chance that Nibiru won't get picked by Trish, it's 20% chance, and then I can just, you know, like, Nibiru during end phase, or end of main phase 1, right, on the calamities, on, what was it, like the you know, like the big field. And I think I should have gone for that, because, yeah, obviously you're going to play around the Ra Sphere mode. Like, in hindsight, seeing this game now, I probably should have done that. Taken the risk, or took the risk. Probably should have taken the risk to, you know, let my opponent go for Trish, not nip, you know, or at least not nip on Trish. And just wait it out, hopefully Nip is not picked, and then, you know, let them go for calamities and more. And then just end of main phase 1, reveal Nip, and go from, I mean, maybe they can just play around Nip as well, just end on calamities. Then I'm forced to Nip at the end of main phase 1, but whatever. I mean, Adamancipators now goes first, and as long as my opponent does not have Maxi, because I think there is one Maxi, like, in all honesty, I should have the game, like, unless I break. But, I mean, Adamancipators, you know, it's not really the deck that's known for breaking, but it might be, like, multiple block dragon and stuff like that. But my opening hand, in all honesty, wasn't the best. Like, some very specific hand traps could block it, or could prevent it from going off. But, I mean, that's not the case, so I can, you know, pump out everything. Appaloosa for more disruption if needed. Level 4, yeah, I mean, again, my preferred end board is probably Savage with the Buster Lock, prevent, you know, your opponent from using the extra deck. Then again, the thing is that Dinosaurs don't really need their extra deck. They, you know, Conductor is still there, but Appaloosa, you know, Dweller just stops the entire Dinosaur engine as well. You know, Misk Banish for the potential level 1 tuner. No extra deck, Savage for Omnication. Sadly, wasn't able to use a pointer because, again, very similar to Mind Crush, you need a hand, right, to reveal you in this case. But it's, again, whatever, right? Buster Lock, and there isn't really anything that this deck, like Dinosaurs from 2017, can threaten you without an extra deck. And it's also not as consistent as Dinosaurs nowadays, where, you know, making Conductor live is super easy with Argosaur, right, or the Link Summons, right? But back then, that wasn't the case. So this is game over, GG. Adamancipators wins this one 3-2. Again, a lot of 3-2 duels, 5 games, you know, matches. But I mean, it's fine because, again, you have all of those, you know, very similar decks in somewhat of like power creep. At least the power level of the deck. So next matchup, Chaos returns. So Chaos versus Windups. Upper part. I have no clue, in all honesty. No clue which deck would take this one. I mean, look at Chaos with all of the power spells. And seeing that Windups is, you know, somewhat of a slow, grindy deck, unless it opens, you know, quite specific with Magician Shark, then I see a Chaos can still has a chance, definitely still has a chance. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a card or like if you enjoyed the video. Big signing out. Peace.